Hello, this is Madni Bagwan from BECSC. MANRS reduces threats to internet routing. Routing security is essential to internet stability, which is constantly under a threat. In 2018, there were more than 12,000 routing attacks. These attacks have real world impact and which caused failing to provide services to customers to the potentially fatal cost of mitigation and response. Acknowledging this, a group of companies decided to take a serious action. From this, the mutually agreed norms for routing security MANRS was initiated. MANRS objective is to reduce the most common threats to the internet routing through a program of technical action. Routing security. MANRS provide a set of actions designed to help network operators to upgrade the security of the global routing system supported by the Internet Society. MANRS is a global initiative composed of like-minded network operators, IXP operators and the enterprises with the intentions of preventing route hijacking and certain kinds of DOS attacks. Network operators who are members of the MANRS have agreed to perform the following actions designed to improve routing security. Filtering to make to, to make sure the correctness of their own announcement and of those from their customers to neighbor networks with prefix anti-spoofing to permit source address validation for at least single home stub networks, the end users and their infrastructure. Coordination to maintain globally accessible updated contact information. Global validation to publish their data so others can evaluate routing information on a global scale. Observing adherence. The MNRS Observatory measures a network's adherence to their readiness, which is an important indicator of the state of routing security. To measure MNRS readiness for a particular network, a set of parameters is deployed, one for each action. Let's take an example to measure to what degree filtering action 1 is being applied. The number of routing indicates where the network was implicated. The duration is measured. Similar matrices are calculated for their anti-spoofing competent action 2, presence of contact information action 3 and the completeness of routing information in a public repositories action 4. All this data is gathered from trusted and believed third-party sources including bgpstream.com, CIDR report, CAIDA, spoofer and RIPE stat. All these measurements are passive, which conclude that they don't require cooperation from measured networks that allows MNRS to measure for members of MNRS as well as for all networks over the internet. Attack accessory. The internet networks have the strength to define their prefixes. They can claim the prefixes allotted to them for inclusion in other networks filters and also build and apply such filters. One could argue that a network that published a prefix and doesn't defend it or the propagates a prefix without verifying it is a likely accessory to the attack. It's therefore important that we can access the strength and security of any network, building transparency and helping the internet to grow ever stronger. The observatory has two point of views: public, which is available to everyone, and private, which is available only to MNRS members. The public view users can look at the routing security matrices and statistics such as completeness of routing information. MNRS participants can see performance of individual networks and even have a look for a detailed monthly incident report for their networks. Most of people say that networking is complex and also costly because it isn't protected. MNRS is capable of verifying, identifying the prefixes and avoid them from being misused. Thank you.